Hello, welcome back. Last time, level 32 took up all the space in the room, and a few other levels happened that were not quite so imposing. So I think I'm starting from, is it 38? Is that the right number? Beep. Or was it 39? 38 looks right. This is the one. Okay. So, undiggable pyramid in the center, 4 robots chasing, perfect symmetry. Figure out where my fingers need to be on the keyboard. Because this is an unconventional, well, by today's standards, control setup. Back then, there were no conventions, so I guess it was then too. Don't like this layout very much. I'm going to dispose of you and then deal with the rest of my business. Alright, you've been thrown in the trash, but you're actually not at all chasing me. Good. Let's see, what do I need here exactly? This will give me enough room. Here we go. Alright, and then those will regrow by the time I need them. Why do the bricks regrow in this world? What kind of bricks are these anyway? The self-building kind. So I see there's no longer symmetry in the center. Some robot went down there and moved the furniture around. I'm going here without looking at how much safety there is. There's not a lot. There's a little bit. I can convince everybody to come down this ladder and get trapped down here. And you know what? That's good enough for me. Alright, now, is it actually? Not anymore. No, I'm very dead. Okay. Alright, so just too many dudes around will make that an untenable situation. I let you come my way again. Let's do this quickly. I did that all wrong. What? Oh, there was a bar, so I walked across instead of falling. I was expecting to fall. But why would I expect that? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's do this quickly. That's where, whoa, that's where the money bag just got picked up right there. Okay, yeah, so you have to dig like this. That makes sense. Sure, you do that. I'll go here. So what I probably should do is deal with some of the dudes from the top before I go down there. Why don't you get buried here, and sure, you can bring me money if you want. Thanks. You can respawn on that side, that's perfect. And yeah, now there's nobody to hassle me over here. That's nice. So this. Plenty of time to do everything I need to do. And some digging space here. I'll dig here in case anybody finds it. They probably won't. I don't know if any of those are holding money. I'll come and find them if they are and shake them down for it. But I think these are the last two. They were. Alright, you. That'll work. Alright, 38, no big deal. It did kill me twice. But that was mostly due to my inattention. 39, ooh, this looks busy. Alright, I am placed where one of the robots is symmetrically. So there are 3 to deal with. Tight quarters, plenty of digging space. Not any evidence yet of fake floors. So don't panic. Yet. Do that later. So moving around in this space is a little weird, but just kind of improvising seems to be working so far. You'll bring me some money. You didn't actually. Did you just decide not to pick it up? I guess so. Alright, yeah, so despite the appearance of lots of bricks around, the number of actual digging spaces, there is an asymmetry here. Number of actual digging spaces is not particularly large. Whoa! Okay, that's fine, I guess. Right in my face. That's fine. 40. 3 runners. Well, no, 1 runner. That's me. 3 walkers. And what is going on in the center? Ah, I see. I dig in from there. Let's deal with that part first. This guess I was in a level that had a shape very similar to this in it on the left side. I'm reminded of, I don't know what number it was, but yeah, this exact structure had shown up before. Thanks for the money. Now, any trap floors here? This feels like the sort of place that might have some. Yup, that was my suspicion, so just stay close to where the money is, to be sure you get it. How do I get to this side? Like this. Yeah, that was all straightforward. No problems. What about in here? I would like to dig that, but I'm not allowed to. Okay, so I'm a little worried you're going to respawn where I am. So I waited for you to go elsewhere, and yeah, width equals depth. I can get out of there. Do you suppose there's any super mean levels here that just have, like, trap floors where you can't see them that would put me in an unwinnable state? I hope not. I think this game is better put together than that. But I could be surprised. So 3 in a row. Unfavorable situation. But if I dig like 5 holes, they should get buried. And they're all going to respawn up there. I see the issue. Alright, I need at least one of you not to die. Oh, no, one of them respawned in the other spot. That takes care of my problem. Also, this spacing does it on its own. Check us out. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, there's one spawn space right here. Level 41. Okay. Busy things in the sky. I'm going to take a look at this for a moment. A few cycles to catch all the floating money here. Alright, some non-diggable space there, and here... What's with you? I don't know what your story is yet. So pick up, take these or those. Both ways somebody's going to be walking toward me. This wire doesn't go all the way there. So I'd prefer to do this first, I think. You'll be going, I don't know where. How do I get here? I have to dig exactly there and fall through and go left or right to pick those up. Okay. So this looks like a bunch of little, largely unrelated things. You're sitting there, so why don't I go another direction? I'll go down here. Five robots. That's too many. Okay, why don't you get buried then? At least they're all spread out. Now what? This maybe? Okay, I can do that for a little while at least. That has not really helped me, has it? Maybe. It has, yes, okay. Where are you going? I don't know. Whoa. Okay. Sure, that's fine. So those in the upper left, those are going to be hard to get. They are heavily guarded. How do I do this? I guess I need to go here. Back around, although this way has most of what I want. And some things I don't want. 4 of them. Okay. I'm alive for a second. How much longer is that second gonna last? Yee! Too many. I'll see how many I can bury here. Should be at least some. Because, yeah, they're gonna fall into each other's holes and just kind of be bad at getting around. Okay. Turns out I was able to kill all 5. Neat. So all those that respawn should have no money, so I should be able to if I'm quickish. Oh, I can't go up from here. Okay. So, gonna take a few rotations, huh? Wait a second. Oh, I'm dead. Wait, no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. These two are impossible to get now. There is no way to get those other than maybe respawning some robots and having them bring them to me, because I can't go up this. Like that dead ends right there, and that dead ends right there. Can't dig you, so there was a beginning of level trap. Let's try respawning a few robots and see if I can save this. Since as we saw, it's not too hard to do that, at least. People might be coming from the right. I may have just died here. Oh, I definitely did. Okay, you know what? That's probably for the best. Issue is that dude down below. I can't go there now. And it's getting even more populated as I stand here. What? What is happening here? Well, the thing below me had disappeared. But yeah, I cannot go down there whatever I do. At most I can get this one, so I'll do that at least. Okay, so a puzzle in the upper left that did not become clear until just now. Here is my plan. It worked fine. And yeah, I think the only reasonable solution to that is just to respawn some dudes and have them bring money to me, because I don't think there's another way I'm going to get that money. Yoink! Ooh, that was way too optimistic. Yeah, so even if I'm quick about this, just that one dude standing there stops me from going left at the start. So right it is. I'm in not really any real trouble, but in danger of being in trouble. Everybody get buried. Well, somebody got buried. Can I do this real quick before you get to me? Maybe. Not quite, but close enough. Right, can't dig that, but I can dig... it's actually complicated to do. Okay, so the upper left. I need to kill some dudes. Can I get there and dig quick enough? No. Alright, so kill with care. How will I do that? I don't know. Alright, somebody died, didn't go where I wanted. There is stuff for me to do in the not quite leftmost upper left. Alright, that'll take care of you. Okay, here we go. You're bringing me something. That's nice, and I need somebody else to respawn there. That's a fake floor. Good to know. Alright, one more needs to do that, and then my problems will be gone. You didn't go where I needed you. Alright, so just gonna have to kill until I get the spot that I wanted. That's fine, I know how to do it. Unless there's a way to do this that I'm not seeing, but I sure am not seeing one. My money needs to be brought to me. Nobody's gonna die here unless I can convince them to go the wrong way, which I totally can. Okay, 2 died. Yeah, that'll work. I can just delay you for a while, make you be doing things not smart. That didn't work. I'm dead. Okay, so that's the trick. Got it. Again, best I can do is like this. Okay. Just make lots of kills and wait for the coin flips to land in my favor, I guess. I wish you went the other way. I wish you went the other way. I better not dig 2 here. That would get me in trouble. Alright, that guy's dying. He didn't go quite where I wanted him. If enough go to that spot, they could save me a trip. But that's not a trip I particularly need to save. In fact, I will make it now. No, do this first. I am kind of appreciating how this game's controls work. It does not take a lot of inputs to do things. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Just tap a key once, and my guy moves that way forever. It's very gentle on the hands. Okay, so now what? Now kill! It is the time for violence. Alright, so I know if I go up and down this ladder, you will change your mind about which is left and which is right. Or which of the two you want to follow, at least. You are now going left. Oh, I was wrong. Could be in trouble. I'll try not to be. Alright, why don't you come down? Bring me that money while you're at it. You did not. Okay, now I'm in some trouble. Oh yeah, that's lots of trouble. Wow, what a swarm. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get this one done. This is the level 32 of the day. I mean, obviously going left is no good there. Wait, no. I was shown why it's okay. Alright, let's just expedite this. Okay. There's a secret. Check this out. There we go. That's the secret. Okay. The information came to me, but the implications of it were a bit slower in arriving. Got it. Alright. That's a type of sneakiness in this level. Having to do what I was trying to do is totally going to be a thing later. Just not quite yet. Okay, 2 here in this situation is non-ideal. I got 1 to be not so in the way. Is this safe? Barely. This isn't, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay, you're out of my hair. Gonna do this stuff now. That's the wrong way. Oh shoot! Now I actually am dead. Yeah, okay, so I absolutely have to get that one no matter what. Well, here's the game over. Alright, so this was 41. Okay, I want to start game from 41. Yep. Okay. All the traps. So I have to do this. But that does put me... That explains those bars I just rode on. Because they didn't quite make sense before. You went up there, that's acceptable. And we go all the way here, that should be acceptable. I'll get this one first. This should be fine. Kinda. Yes, okay. The ground ate you. You fell, that's great. The one left of me. Far to left. Okay, everything looks to have worked out. There's some money way there on the left. I will get it later. I'm kinda on my way there, sorta. You'll bring it. And I don't need any assistance. You didn't bring it to get all the way to the top. I can just go. So I think that was the last money bag. In levels that don't spawn any extra ladders when you get the last one, there isn't really a confirmation that I got the last one. I just have to trust. But the level will end when I go up here, right? What? Oh! Somebody must have respawned literally into me. I got telefragged. What? Okay, so standing in that row can just kill me by surprise if somebody is in the process of respawning. Whoa! Okay. I was like, wait, is there suddenly a time limit that I hit? No? That was unexpected. Alright, so that is a thing that can happen. You fell. Alright, so I have relative peace for a little bit here. Yeah, I guess like any level that puts in a tight bottleneck like this is just, it's gonna go like this. So 41 and 32 have a lot in common. Get this now, and this was a much, much shorter route than the previous ones I did. Alright, and then, during the final phase, just watch who you kill, but like, everything just was so much more friendly here, so I'm done. Great! I'm not done. Somebody on the left is carrying money. Okay? Is it one of you? Nope. Okay. So it's one of those. Too many people are around. I don't like it. I'll have to convince you to come out of there, and I'm in trouble. Not quite. I fixed it. So do you have the money? Somebody there does. Here we go. Okay. Don't like my position one bit. Am I dead? Probably not quite yet. I think I can slip out of this. I did it. Okay. Woo! Alright. So, that should be all of them now. Was that 2 game overs here? Woo! Alright, 41 was serious. 42. Yeah, let's just play and see where the conundrums are. I am not playing in a mode where lives particularly matter. I will be coming here from another angle, it looks like, so getting this now probably didn't save me any time. Kind of want to go top down. Everything runs downhill. It's like washing a car. Okay, that didn't work. This should be fine. Oh, that was okay, not what I expected. I did input that dig earlier than was correct, but I was not punished. You can stay right in there. I don't wish for you to escape. Until I discover that I actually need you to do some work for me, but I have not yet discovered that. Alright, wash the car. Top down. There could be trap floors here. There were not. There could be anywhere that nobody has stepped yet that I've observed. There was at least one in this level already. Okay, story with these. Nothing too special. There's probably one here. There was not. Okay. 2 more money bags right there, and should be finished. Somebody about to respawn. Watch out. Yeah, I do really prefer when there are some ladders that appear when the last one's collected, because just I like that confirmation. You're gonna be a pain. Could you fall there? That'll do. Great. 43. Looks tight. Let's get this done now while I have room. Barely. Woo. No. You go here. It's your home. That hole was made for you. Some immobile robots who can't go anywhere. Or at least so they think. Correctly. Will I release you? Apparently. Do I want to? Well, you're carrying money, so now I do. What do you suppose happened? So that guy was walking through... Ooh! He was carrying money. He was walking in a place where he was not trapped in a hole. So he could have been buried while carrying money. Would it come with him to the top of the screen, I wonder? Or would it get buried in the wall? That's something I'm going to want to discover next time I can create that situation, because I have no idea how the game handles that. A funny edge case. So clearly I don't have all the money. That was the last one. How do I get to the other side of this? That will do. Great. Okay, that just kind of solved itself. 44. Many ladders, not a lot else. In fact, no digging space whatsoever. Not true, I can get to some. I'm at some now that is actually perfectly usable. Okay, but just a lot of... Actually, no, not that much running around. So, alright, dudes who are carrying money, it's going to be difficult to convince them to drop it. I think you did drop the money you were carrying. This should be everything. Yeah, okay. Easy one. Maybe I was lucky. 45. Let's do one more. Okay, this looks like a level that's going to have some complications, but I'm not going to look too hard ahead to find them. Let's just play. I see trap floors. Okay, that's good to know. Several of them. Just get those registered on a mental map because you'll need to know for later. So I cannot dig left here because that's fake. I'm going to end up roughly where that robot is. That's fake. Okay. I did it safely enough. Could you come down here? Thanks. Alright, could you stay over there? Thanks. So nice of you. Now I can't go up there. Alright, how do I get to that thing above my head? Ah! Okay, well, good thing I was done up there. I guess I can get back up. Why did I do this? Not what I meant to do, really. In case you go right, that's a hole for you. I guess it's a hole for me at this point. Yep, sure is. I was gambling that it would fill in at the perfect time. Why did I do that? Ah! Dang it. It's fine, I think. Alright, you chose the money spot. That's nice of you. You fell through a trap, though. Okay. Well, I'll be down here later anyway, but that's fine, whatever. Alright, nobody knows how to get to me, so I'm pretty safe at the moment. Gonna have to make a big detour back into this level section for that one thing I can't reach. But that will happen later. I know how to handle these. Okay, now just get through this gauntlet. Now, alright, this section. Should be fine, just do that. Robot coming, please fall. Thanks. Robot coming, please fall. Thanks. They're pretty good at following orders. Ah! Great. Alright, and there's stuff in the upper right I've never even looked at. But this first. I think I can make it across that? Yeah. And then nobody knows how to get to me while I'm here, I think. Yeah. What's the story with this? Am I dead? Looks like it. So somehow I lost here without understanding that it happened. What is this? Is this like one forbidden respawn space that just a dude is not allowed to be in? Because I just die when I go down there. I guess if I respawn a robot there, because that's in the correct row for it, I need somebody to fill that hole. Alright, so that's the level's real trap, huh? Weird. Okay, so keep respawning until that hole fills? What I'm talking about is somebody needs to occupy this space right here. Otherwise, I cannot proceed. Okay, well, let's just kill for a while, so I can just kind of do that effectively. That should result in 2 guys getting killed. That's 1. That's 2. You're almost in the right place, but you went the wrong direction. Okay, so the respawn row is actually one above, so I need you to be way up in the upper right. Alright, well, should just be a matter of doing this until it happens, I think. Okay, perfect. Is that perfect? Well, I'll go up and see how it goes for me. I don't know that I can convince that one to move. And, like, having two there, one has to, like, scramble across the top of the other one's head or something. They seem to just be jammed up forever. Can I unjam this? Doesn't look like it to me. Would a third one in there help? I mean, okay, I'll get a third one in there and see what happens, I guess. This is the one to my right. That's the one that's going to bury you. You sure about that? Yes. Alright, well this will take a bit. And it might not even work, so that's a bit worrying. Okay, you're up there now, and yeah, no, you're trapped. I can't move anything. So everything is jammed up, nothing can happen. So I guess I have to restart because there was a trap I could not see. Can I go? No, I just fall in there. Okay, so never respawn a robot, I guess is what I'm seeing here. Or, better idea, let's take care of that before anything else. Let me just make it the very first thing I do. Okay, I made this work. Sorta. Kinda. Okay. What a strange little trap. An anti-respawn zone. Okay, well, trap is diffused. Sure, I want to be up here because it's kind of a pain to get to. I'll do the rest of that later. I'll have to circle around here to get to the top of the level anyway. So the part that's hard to do is this. Okay. The rest is straightforward and no one's gonna, whoops, find their way to me except that guy who's already here. And I would actually like to move him. Now that I can respawn somebody, I choose you. Or I can just keep you here because you don't really know how to get out of this very well. Yeah, but I have to go down there. I think I can do that without dying. Right, can't dig because that's fake. Alright. That didn't work. This won't quite work either. It might. Oh, it didn't. Okay. Whoa! It's okay, my foot is just slightly buried in cement. Don't like the situation very much. Well, too bad. It's the one I'm in. I need these to move. This is untenable with them here. Oh, well, I dug too many. Alright, you went almost to the forbidden space. But not quite. Thanks. That's for me, and you brought it my way. Alright, there we go. Ah, the left side has an exit too now, so either way gets out. Neat. Okay, 45 was not nothing, but it was no 41. I can't actually go this way as it turns out. That's what this bit of level geometry is for. Okay, cool. Done. Next time 46. That's what it's going to look like.